Everyone remembers their first. My first premium sling was an Aer Sling. It was the Aer City Sling 2. And it had everything I looked for in a smaller sling, and I've used it for years. So I was really happy to get a chance to review two new sling bags from one of my favorite companies out there, Aer. Aer has just dropped the Aer Day Sling 4, as well as the Aer Day Sling 4 Max. So they're two excellently sized versions of the same sling, and they have similar internal components as well as organization. I'll give you an overview of the features, I'll show you how I loaded both of these out, and I'll tell you my final thoughts as far as my keep, gift, donate, sell framework. Let's take a look. So first up, you have the Aer Day Sling 4. This is the smaller version. It retails for $79 US, which I feel like is a steal. It measures in at 9.5 by 6 by 3 inches deep, and it weighs just 0.74 pounds. So it's super lightweight, under a pound, and it has a 2.5 liter capacity. Then we have the Aer Day Sling 4 Max. This is the larger size. This one retails for $95 US, which again is an absolute steal for a bag of this quality. This one measures in at 12 by 8.5 by 4 inches deep. It weighs 1.11 pounds. So for a sling of this size, that's still a really low weight, just barely over a pound. So they kept it really lightweight despite the materials and the nice design. And this one has a 6 liter capacity. Let's take a look at the way I've loaded these slings out. I'll start with the Aer Day Sling 4 Max. If I open up the quick access pocket, you can get a look inside. I have my Anker GAN charger. I have my Olight Arc Pro flashlight, and you have this really nice key leash that's actually detachable. You can unloop it and move it to different areas within the inside of the bag to give it a little bit of customizability. So I actually really like that feature, and I think it's a nice addition, or you can just remove it entirely. I've got my PunCube mech wallet. I have my Kershaw Misdirect EDC knife. I've got my Matador packable inflatable travel pillow. And you can see that there's a little gusset down the center of this pocket, and it divides out the gear. There's a larger pocket on the right and a smaller pocket on the left. And it's made from like a stretchy mesh material. And I actually really like the way that this pocket is laid out because it allows me to kind of tuck my keys away so that they don't scratch up anything in the bag. You have a small compartment and a large compartment. I can just tuck my keys away to the left, and then they won't scratch anything in that compartment, and then put more delicate things in the right compartment like my cell phone or any kind of jewelry or other tech. And this pocket is really easily accessible. You can fit your hand all the way inside. I really like the way it's set up. It has a nice AquaGuard zipper. If we move to the back of the bag, I can open up this hidden compartment. And inside there, I've just got my Black Ember travel passport wallet that's magnetically closing. It fits really nicely in there in the larger size pocket. And then the zipper itself is one of those nice zippers that's a paracord. It has some heat shrink at the end that makes it really easy to grab and open and close. You have this really nice carry strap that's wide enough not to dig into your shoulder. It has a nice clip that's extremely secure, unlike a fidlock, someone couldn't take it off you. You also have this nice little loop at the top that you can attach things or move the bag around, a really beefy grab handle, some nylon attachment points on either end of the bag. And then if you open this main zipper, the way the zipper is designed is really nice because it comes at kind of an angle, and it allows you to really open up the bag. You can kind of fold down the front, open it widely, or fold it down because it stands on its own, and you can get access to everything on this interior compartment. So I think that's a really nice design. It's similar to a lot of tech pouches, and I love the way the zipper closure opens. I think it makes it really functional and really easy to use. In the little zipper compartment here, that's a stretchy mesh, I've just got a pair of reading glasses. It's a really nice material, and it's a nice place to put things like sunglasses or glasses. I've got my Tough Possum med pouch. And inside there, it's just all my personal medical gear. I've got some human gear go tubs, dude wipes, wet ones. I've got some compressible towels. I have nail clippers, tweezers, earplugs, everything that you'd need in a personal medical kit. Then I have my EDC pouch, and in there I've got my most used tools like my Hoto precision screwdriver, my Knipex Cobra pliers, my Woobin PL01 pen light. I've got a little Concept EDC stubby screwdriver, and then I have my Victorinox Farmer X multi-tool knife. And in the little zipper compartment, I just have a lighter, I've got some cordage, and I've got some extra bits. And it all fits nicely in this Maxpedition PLATY pocket organizer, the smaller size one. Then I have some travel utensils from Human Gear that come in a nice protective red case. I have a spoon as well as a fork with a little edge to it, some chopsticks, and a toothpick. Then I have my Human Gear Go Tub. That's a little collapsible cup or bowl. You can use it to feed your pets or hold things, drink out of. And it also has a little compartment at the top where you can store stuff. Then it's also big enough to hold a water bottle. So I have a Clean Canteen water bottle with a sport cap. It's just a really nice large size water bottle. It's the perfect size for me, and it fits really well in this sling. Then you have these nice mesh pockets that are slide pockets, and it's easy to fit gear in there and keep it kind of secured away. It's a really nice material. You have a ton of interior volume down the middle. You've got two different divided out tech pockets here if you wanted to have multiple tablets, a tablet and a notebook. And in there, I've just got my Ambernic emulation gaming console. And then in the back larger one, I have my Lockbee Field Folio. That's a nice wax canvas journal holder. In there, I've got my Studio Neat Mark I pen, my Rytec pen. I've got a skinny Sharpie, a thick Sharpie, and a highlighter, as well as these two Field Notes notebooks that have the national parks on them. And I have an extra one in the sleeve, as well as my Leuchtturm notebook. So it's a really nice little journal setup. And that's it as far as the internal compartment. And you also have a little pen sleeve. That's the Aer logo printed on Hypalon, so you can easily slide a pen in there. And this back compartment is so large that you can easily fit tablets of a variety of sizes, Nintendo Switch, or any kind of e-reader. It would most likely fit. And you could actually fit two of them since there's two different sleeves here. And then the internal compartment makes it really easy to place large gear on the inside, so you could easily fit anything like other large pouches or water bottles or camera gear if you put it in some kind of protective sleeve. It just makes it like a really versatile, large, open internal compartment. And as you can see with the way the zipper opens, it's easy to open this pocket widely or to just kind of peel it down and then have it stand on its own, and you have easy access to the inside of the compartment here. You also have that little loop on the inside where you can attach your keys easily. Overall, it's a really nice sling, and this is the perfect medium-sized sling for me. And as far as my Keep, Gift, Donate, Sell framework, this is going firmly into the keep pile. I'll probably never get rid of this thing. It would be great to use as a camera bag, to use on travel if I needed to bring a little bit of extra gear, more than a pocket dump could handle. It's super minimal. I love the trapezoidal shape. I love the Hypalon zipper pulls, the really nice AquaGuard zipper, as well as the reverse coil zippers. You have those nice Hypalon counter pull points, and it just has that nice pinch stitching that gives it a lot of extra volume. It's super minimal, super functional, and very stylish, and would also fit into a business environment. So I think it's overall a really versatile sling bag. It's made from that 1680D Cordura ballistic nylon that Aer is known for. They do it so well, so it's one of my favorite fabrics from them. And it also comes in X-Pac and Ultra, but I went with the ballistic nylon because I really like the way it looks, and it has a 6-liter capacity. Now we can move on to the Aer Day Sling 4. This retails for $79 US. It's made from that same 1680D Cordura ballistic nylon. It also comes in X-Pac and Ultra, and it has a 2.5-liter capacity. In terms of how I have it loaded out, if you go inside the quick access compartment that has that same AquaGuard zipper, I've got my Nightcore 10,000 milliamp hour battery with the attached cable. I've got my nano bag. I have my keys attached to that nice detachable key leash that you can similarly move within the bag. It's got a nice metal carabiner with an Aer logo on it. I have my proof wallet, my EDC wallet of choice. I also have my Sony noise canceling earbuds. And this pocket, similar to the bigger one, also has that same gusset that comes in at a diagonal. It's that nice stretchy material divides out the pockets, allows me to kind of tuck my keys away so they don't scratch anything. And it's a really easy to access, easy to organize, and really full-featured quick access pocket, so no complaints there. In this back quick access pocket that goes up against your body and keeps things really secure, I have my favorite passport wallet from Pioneer Carry. You also have that nice paracord zipper pull with the heat shrink at the end, really nice quality zipper for the back compartment as well, covered by a reverse coil, just like the main compartment, whereas the quick access pocket has the AquaGuard zippers. The carry system is really nice. It has that same wide nylon strap with the seatbelt material. It's also stitched in at an angle so that it contours to your body. You have that nice plastic clip that functions extremely well. It's very comfortable, doesn't dig into your neck or shoulders. And it's just overall a really beautiful, well-designed carry strap. On the little hangy loop, I just have my hero clip attached, and it's a really good way to hang the bag. And then you can use this carry strap to move the bag around because this one does not come with the top grab handle. So it just makes it really easy to move it around, hang it up, or put a carabiner on that little loop there. So it's nice that's included. You have those same attachment points made of nylon on either side. This one's just not as thick as the bigger bag, but that's not a problem. You can still attach all types of things there, use it however you need. If we go into this main compartment that also has a reverse coil zipper with the nice Hypalon zipper pulls, you can see the way that it has a diagonal opening to it, similar to the large one, so it makes it easy to peel down the front of the bag, open it widely, or just peel that front down and use it kind of like you would a freestanding tech pouch. So I love the different variety of access you have to this pocket and the different ways you can use the opening. Really well-designed zipper overall. As I'm demonstrating here, you can see all the different ways you can open it, how you can stand it on its own. Makes it really nice to use this pocket, and I love the way it's designed thus far. It has a similar mesh zipper pocket to the larger sling, and inside here, I don't have anything, but it would be a good place to put sunglasses. Has that same nice stretchy mesh. Instead, I've put my sunglasses inside the Bellroy Laneway sunglasses pocket. Has a nice grab loop, a nice zipper. It's very padded, and you can fit 2 pairs of glasses. So I have my driving glasses as well as sunglasses. Nice little padded pouch, fits well inside this little sling. You also have a divided section in here, but just 1 instead of 2. It has that same kind of padded, structured material that divides out the sections. And you can easily fit small devices in here, so I just have my cell phone in there. You also have those 2 slidey mesh pockets in the front where you can put additional gear as well as some internal volume. So this is a really nicely designed, minimal pocket dump sling that's really easy to organize, doesn't have too many pockets, but has just enough to be useful. You have that nice mesh zipper pocket to put small gear away. You have that nice little loop if you want to move the key leash inside there, as well as that pen loop made of Hypalon with the Aer logo at the back. As far as my keep, gift, donate, sell framework, this bag is going firmly into the keep pile. It's absolutely excellent. It's the perfect pocket dump companion to the larger Max version. It'll be really useful if you don't have a lot of room in your bag and you just want to bring a small sling with you in a personal item only trip. This would be a great option. This and the Aer Day Sling 4 Max are going to be my go-to small and larger size slings to bring with me on travels because they look great, they match each other, they have just the right amount of features, materials, minimalist look, fit in a business environment, and they're absolutely fashion forward, beautiful minimal slings. And in this ballistic nylon, they can easily fit in a professional environment as well. So I see no reason to get rid of either of these bags. I highly suggest you pick them up in any of your chosen fabric varieties. And I think they would be a great addition to anyone's sling collection, and I'll definitely be using them in the future. So what do you think about these sling bags? Where do they fit in your collection? Do you like the changes that Aer has made? Do you like the overall materials and design of these as well as the organization? How do you feel about Aer's overall direction aesthetically? Please leave a comment below and let me know your thoughts. If you're interested in any of the gear that I've decided not to keep, please check out my eBay link below. If you want to check out any of my merch, check out my merch link. Please like, comment, and subscribe in general because it helps the channel out a lot. Thank you as always for watching, and I love the discussions we've had thus far, so please keep it up. And with all that being said, I will definitely see you in the next video. Take care.